everybody, Tim W. Rago here, games, movies, and vlogs. How the hell is everybody? Now for today's video, I wanted to do something a little special. This is, the topic is a new movie announcement that was announced, I think 2 or 3 days ago. Now, as I have stated in a lot of my videos, I'm a huge Asylum fan. I love the Asylum movies. This here is actually the amount of Asylum movies I have. I have a shit ton of them. Now, there's two reasons why that I love the Asylum movies. Number one is they feel like fan films. They feel like movies that should be made for YouTube, and yet they are released on DVD to the public. So yeah, and also the other reason why is because ever notice that when you watch an Asylum movie, anyone ever notice that that they take a plot and they actually stick with it for an hour and a half, or in the case of the movie Mega Piranha, an hour and 40 minutes? Anyone ever notice that they actually do that? I mean, yeah, I know movies like the 2 Pacific Rim movies and all the MonsterVerse films, I know they do the same thing, but have you ever noticed that with other movies, they like to put in all this political bullshit that takes you out of the movie, and you're sitting there waiting for the movie to get back to the damn plot? Well, yeah, that's another reason why that I really love the Asylum movies. And I do, with the exception of Sharknado, because I know the Sharknado movies are supposed to be silly on purpose, with the exception of those 6, and I have the first 5 on DVD in that box, and I am waiting to get 6, but number 6 costs too damn much, so I'm waiting for it to get cheaper. Anyways, what do you friggin' call here? Anyways, yeah, so it's kind of, so as I was trying to say before I got a little tongue-tied there, sorry, I treat their movies, I do take the movies seriously when I watch them, because with the exception of their effects, which, you know, they're straight to DVD, you know, they're B movies, you know what I mean? So yeah, I do take their movies seriously when I watch them. I do get invested in the characters, I pick who I like, and then I hope that they live by the end of the damn movie. So yeah, you know, I really do love these guys, as not already obvious by this picture of all of my Asylum collection. I do understand that the main reason why that the Asylum is hated is because they do a lot of rip-offs. I get it. They rip off a lot of movies. You know, more infamous ones are Transmorphers, Hornet, Monster Island, you know what I mean? Now, the one thing that really annoys me about the Asylum is that they tend to do their own shit, such as Flight World War II. Yeah, half of the time the Asylum does do their own original shit. Why people overlook that is completely ridiculous. I can never understand why nobody seems to understand that, yeah, half of the time the Asylum does do their own original stuff. Like, seriously, why, people, do you not see that? That's freaking annoying. But they have done a lot of rip-offs since the year 2005. Now, I mean, of all the movies that they've ripped off, the one movie that I'm really hoping they rip off, Asylum, anybody at the Asylum, if you are watching this video, please, for the love of God, rip off the Twilight movies and call it Vampires vs. Werewolves. I swear, please rip them off. Please rip off the Twilight films, because your movie will most likely be a lot better. Seriously, please rip Twilight off. Please, for the love of God. Anyways, now, of any movie to rip off, the Asylum is choosing to rip off Godzilla vs. Kong. Now, it's actually no surprise to me that the Asylum is ripping this movie off. It's really no surprise, because they ripped off, I did mention the movie Monster Island a little bit ago, and that's the ripoff of Godzilla King of the Monsters, and already the Asylum has ripped off Godzilla with the Mega Shark films, so I don't understand why this is such a big shock to everybody that the movie that I'm going to be talking about is a ripoff of Godzilla. Like, seriously, I don't know why everyone's so shocked about that. Yeah, when the Asylum has ripped Godzilla off before. And the reason why that I have this screenshot in particular is because of the poster of the movie that I'm going to be talking about here is this one, simply titled Ape versus Monster. Now, this poster, I found it without the title in the middle, and honest to God, I really like it that way, to be honest. I really do. Like, truly, I love it without the title and the slogan in the middle. You know, and, like, seriously, I am really excited for this movie. Like, I just found and downloaded their newest dinosaur movie called Triassic Hunt, which is a sequel to Triassic World. So, I was excited for that movie, but now I'm more excited for this one because I love it when the Asylum does do giant monster films. Like, you got the Atlantic Rim films, and I already mentioned Mega Shark and the Mega Shark series and Monster Island earlier. You know, so I am super, super excited for this movie. Truly I am. And also, I'm rooting again for the monster. I'm rooting for the thing that's called Monster. You know, I'm rooting for that because it looks... I mean, Ape looks really awesome. You know what I mean? The ape looks awesome, but the monster looks a hell of a lot better. And the one thing I love about the monster, like the design on this poster... Anybody ever notice that it looked like, what do you call? Actually, before I get to the design of the monster, you know, this is not the first time that the Asylum has done a movie with a giant ape in it. I mean, you have King of the Lost World from 2005, and then you have Bigfoot from 2012. So the fact that the Asylum has a movie with a giant ape in it, you know, it's really like no surprise. But the one thing I love about the monster here is, anybody notice the design of this creature? If you look really closely, it looks like Baraki from Dragon Wars. Like, if you notice the resemblance between the monster and Baraki, it really looks like it a lot. It's just like a couple of design tweaks, you know what I mean? So I just noticed that, you know, when I was looking at the poster, I'm like, oh my god, this really looks like something. This really looks like it, and it brings me back to the YouTuber Corrupt Nostalgia when he said that, why is it that movie studios here in North America, when they come up with monster designs, that you can look at and say, oh, it looks like that other monster, you know what I mean? In this case, it really does. So, I just thought it very interesting, and I do hope in the movie that monster really looks like that. I really do. Because when it comes to the Asylum, when you look at their DVD covers for their monster films, like when you look at Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus and Mega Shark versus Colossus, Colossus and Crocosaurus do not look like how they look on the DVD cover, like at all. And then you have, what do you call, Atlantic Rim 1, the monster has a sharp beak like a eagle or something like that, and it has tentacles like an octopus. But then when you watch the movie, the monsters are just giant aquatic dinosaurs. Still a cool design, but still. So I really am hoping that the monster really does look like this in the movie. I really do. Now, one thing though is, like, it said that the trailer premieres May 5th, which is really not that far away. It's, hold on a second, it's a week away. Did I say May 5th? May 3rd, I'm sorry. I think I said May 5th. I apologize. It's May 3rd, clearly. I can't wait till this trailer drops. Now, I am going to be doing a trailer breakdown of this when it comes. So, yeah. I can't wait till I see the trailer, do the trailer breakdown. So, yeah, that's just my opinion, you know, and that's my opinion. I love you. I've already said it. I love the Asylum. Can't wait for this movie. So yeah, if you feel I deserve it, please be sure to like, share, and sub to not only this channel, but to the Movie Reviews Library. Link will be in the description below here. So yeah, this is Tim W. This is just like a little quick video I wanted to do here. So yeah, this is Tim W. Rago, and I'm going to say peace out, everybody, and see you all in whatever video I decide to do next.